All right, what's going on, guys? We're back here at Hoogie's Imports with another vehicle, another special vehicle. And as you can tell, a lot of you are probably familiar with these things. This here is a 1989 Rover Mini. So this one here just has the 1-liter carbureted engine, as opposed to the 1.3-liter engine and the newer ones. This one being a 1989, I don't think they introduced the 1.3 yet. So this one just has the 1-liter, which, you know, it's plenty of power for this little thing. Just off the top of my head, I think it's something like 45 horsepower or so, which doesn't sound like much, but these things are super lightweight. So, I mean, very light and nimble. I mean, these things are iconic for their steering. And yeah, I mean, they're just, even though it's slow, it's still a super fun little car for sure, and gets lots of looks around town. And, you know, yeah, I guess if you know us on this channel, if you've been following us, we love these small little cars for sure. This is our second Mini that we've had here. The first one was a 1.3-liter fuel injected version. That one's just the single point fuel injection. This one here, like I said, it's just a 1-liter carbureted version. Yeah, still good little engine. Engine pulls great. The transmission shifts awesome. Downshifting is absolutely no issue at all. Synchros are perfect on it. Yeah, it's been a great little car. And I don't know if you can tell in here, but these ones have, the last one that we had was sitting on some 10-inch wheels, which I love the look of the 10-inch wheels, of course. But yeah, this one here is on some 12-inch. I think those are the original Mini wheels on there. But yeah, this one has been lowered slightly. When I bought it, it was listed as having a high-low kit. So I guess that's some kind of adjustable suspension or whatever. But yeah, I think, yeah, so this one's mostly stock other than the high-low kit. It does have an aftermarket exhaust, which is great. And I'm not sure if the carburetor is stock or not. And then also this one does have an electronic fuel pump. Yeah, so, but everything worked great on it. Well, I say everything but the AC. This one is factory fitted with AC, surprisingly enough. Most of the 1-liter ones that I do see, even the ones from Japan, don't have factory AC. This one does have factory AC, but you push the AC button and the compressor doesn't really kick on or anything like that. So, which is fine for me. I mean, I like to roll with the windows down in these things anyways, but if that's a issue for the future owner, I'm sure they can get it fixed. But yeah, anyways, this one's super clean. Very, very minimal rust on this thing. There is one little spot right here, which I guess I'll show you guys. We'll start going over some of the imperfections. As you can see, there it is. It's solid still, you know, but obviously there's some rust forming underneath right there at that little window seal. But other than that, there's no rust. You know, there's, of course, just like a tiny bit of like surface rust on some of the exhaust components and all that, you know, typical 30-plus-year-old car stuff. But overall, it's a really clean little car. No corrosion in the trunk or anything like that. It has been repainted at one point in its life, and I'm not sure if you guys can really notice in this video, but the paint does shine really nicely. There's a little bit of orange peel here and there, but overall, really clean. Yeah. But the paint is not like completely showroom condition, but overall it is still really clean. I mean, it's a great looking car from 5 feet away, but you can see some imperfections as you get a little closer. Yeah, but to be expected for, you know, let's see, what is it now? 35 years old. So a couple little scratches and little dings here and there. But yeah, let's see. I guess I can point out some of the most major ones. A couple little dings on the, oh, I think I just saw some dings on the door, but yeah, but you can see like some little paint drip here and there. Paint's not perfect completely. Little scratch here on the fender. I'm not sure if that even comes across in the video. There you go. But yeah, it does shine really nicely. Of course, that black paint looks really nice right there. Yeah, tires are good on it. Come take a look underneath. No rust under there. It's hard to tell, of course, but a little bit of surface rust, but overall really clean little car. And of course, one of the best parts in this thing is the interior. The interior is in really nice condition. A couple little stains here and there, but looks good. Factory, sorry, I'm not sure if this is the factory floor mat or not, but previous owner left a little carpet or the carpet wrap on it, which the original packaging, which I really like, because you know, you can just preserve your carpet. I mean, it doesn't look great as it is, but the carpet underneath is super clean. So, and then of course, carpet under there, nice and clean as well. Yep, so 4-speed manual. This one, you know, as you've noticed by now, is a left-hand drive one. Our other one was right-hand drive, and it was surprising that I found a left-hand drive one out of Japan. You'd figure all of the minis coming from Japan would be right-hand drive. You know, maybe it was an imported one into Japan, who knows. But here, I'll give you guys the wide angle. The seats look great. Sorry about my bag here. Let me move that out of the way. Seats are in great condition. No rips or anything like that. A little bit of wrinkling in the leather. Headliner does have a little bit of staining on it. I think it actually looks worse in the video than it does in person, but yeah, some staining on there. I believe that's the original steering wheel as well, which is nice. Some nice wood steering wheel. Steering wheel feels great. The steering feel is great. Bushings are all feel nice and tight and all that. So yeah, there's really not too much to go over in the interior of this thing. Of course, they are tiny little cars. So there's that. This one is reading at just 63,000 kilometers. I'm not completely sure if that's verified mileage or not, but looking at the interior, I would guess it probably is. But yeah, it is a 5-digit odometer. So yeah, here we go. Taking a look at the trunk. A little bit of surface rust, but you know, it's just like, you know, just complete surface rust. Underneath the wheel is all good too. Pull that out in a second. Original jack, some original tools in here. I did change out the electronic fuel pump for a new one. And yeah, it's been nothing but reliable for me. So yeah, so we can go, I guess we can go inside the vehicle. We'll start it up for you guys. So of course it is a carbureted one, so it does have a manual choke on it. So we can go ahead and pull that. So let's see here. Sorry guys, excuse my videography. Oh, drop the keys, perfect. Should definitely edit this out, but we'll go with it. All right, put the key in. There we go. Hear the fuel pump kick on. Pull the choke out a little bit. We'll start it up. Yep. And then, you know, I let it warm up a little bit, push the choke in. But yeah, as you can see, even though it's a carbureted model, it starts right up. Didn't have to give it any gas because of course we got the choke on there. But yeah, as you can see here, it is fitted with factory AC, but like I said, the AC does not kick on. You can turn it on and just nothing happens. But heat works well. All the blowers work fine. So, you know, if it's something that you want to fix in the future for the new owner, all the parts are there. So, but I prefer riding with the window down anyways. But yeah, great little car. Love the fact that's left-hand drive. I guess that's pretty much all there is to it on the exterior and on the interior. Like I said, overall really clean. Not absolutely perfect, but you know, it's definitely a car that you can take out to shows and all that, and you don't have to worry about putting too many miles on it. Headlights, all the lights work just fine. Headlights are LED headlights, which is nice, which seems like a lot of the cars coming out of Japan, people convert them to LEDs. So let me show you guys that. Let me go back to this. But yeah, I'll come back in here, push the choke all the way in. You guys can see it idles great. Sits right around 1,000 at the idle, which is perfect. I mean, I assume. Yeah, it's been a great car for me for sure. So I'll go ahead and I'll pop open the hood for you guys real quick. Show you guys that. So the hood latch is right here. Of course, when you pop it open, push this little latch in. So there's the engine, as you can see. Got the alternator and the AC compressor down there. Yeah, like I said, about 5 times so far that the AC compressor just doesn't kick on. There's a little carburetor. That carb right there puts some great induction noise once you get it going. Yeah, I mean, there's not too much more to say about this thing. I'll close that. We can come back around in here, give it a little gas for you guys. Not too much, obviously, it's still cold, so. But yeah, I hope that induction noise and the exhaust noise comes through in the video, because yeah, it sounds great. I mean, even though this thing is pretty slow, sounds like you're going fast all the time, because yeah, you got that cool induction noise and the nice exhaust noise coming out of the back. It's not obnoxiously loud or anything like that, but you know, I just love that in one of these old things. So yeah, obviously aftermarket radio. Haven't said much about that, but yeah, that appears to be one of the only things that's not factory, other than, like I said, possibly the carburetor, the fuel pump, electronic fuel pump, which is nice, and also the exhaust and suspension. But yeah, other than that, you know, it's just like it's a nice little tastefully modified Mini, and yeah, I guess we can take it for a quick spin and show you guys how this thing goes down the road. All right, I'll be back in just a second, guys. See ya. All right, what's going on, guys? We're back with the driving portion of the video. And this is going to be a little bit different for me, actually, because every single vehicle that we've had on the channel so far has been a right-hand drive vehicle. This is the first driving video that I've done for a left-hand drive vehicle, so it's going to be a little weird, so bear with me on this one. But yeah, I guess here we'll go. We'll put it in first gear. We'll take off here. So yeah, I know I say it in every video. I apologize for the way I'm taking this video. It's hard to record and drive stick at the same time, but we'll make it work. Then, of course, no power steering on these Minis, as you know. Actually, let me roll up this window while I'm at it. But yeah, this thing does have the high-low kit, so the suspension is pretty firm on it. But, you know, none of these Minis were known for their comfort from the factory, but having the firm suspension on it, you know, it's not overly crazy firm, but as you can see, you can feel every bump in the road. But, you know, like I said, these things weren't particularly made for their comfort. But yeah, they sound great. Yeah, we'll come up to this stop sign here. But yeah, like I said, you can downshift, no problem at all. Downshifting in a first and second, there's no issues with any synchros or anything like that. No crunching or anything in the gearbox. Engine pulls smoothly. Just overall great little car. Oh yeah, look at that thing, that's nice. All right, but anyways, we are good to go. So let's give it a little drive out here. Yeah, just cruising along here. And you can hear that induction noise sounds so good. I love that. Now give it some gas here. And then there we are in fourth gear, the cruising gear. But yeah, as you can see, it accelerates smoothly. This great little engine. Like I said, AC doesn't work on it, but I guess it's nice that it's an option that we have on there in case the new owner does decide that they want it and want to fix it and all that. So here we go, downshift in a second. Give it a little pull here. Woo! Yeah, these are such fun little cars. I mean, just like, yeah, I mean, I you know, you always hear the saying, handles like a go-kart, but it's definitely true for these little Minis, especially for one like this that is riding on some high-low suspension, which, you know, I'm not exactly sure how these things even ride stock, because the two Minis that I've had, the suspension has been modified. But, you know, I love the sportier feel of the suspension, you know, being that it's lowered a little bit and it just looks good. But yeah, pull the e-brake on that. I'm gonna shut this thing off. And yeah, so I guess if you guys have any questions about this thing, always feel free to reach out. Not a problem at all. I'm happy to answer any and all questions. Great little classic Mini. Yeah, it's an awesome little starter classic car for sure. You know, yeah, just trying to think of more things to say, but overall, great condition on this thing. And yeah, so I guess that's it. Feel free to reach out, check out the website, hoogiesimports.com, or find us on Instagram. You know, we post all our vehicles on there, and we post a bunch of little pictures about them and everything. So yeah, keep up with what we have coming in. If you guys are ever interested in anything, or, you know, if you have any questions about a particular vehicle, always reach out, and I'm always happy to answer any questions that anyone has. So yeah, I guess that's about it. I guess we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.